Sidra, for
Thank you, Wali, for having me. I'm really excited. Yeah.
okay, thank you. Let's start from your introduction. So, can you introduce to our about you to our audience and me as well?
Yeah, as Waleed said, my name is Sidra Saleem and I'm 22, originally from Pakistan, but right now I'm residing in Netherlands. And yeah, I have a medical background. Like I have done my intermediate in pre-medical. But soon I realized that no, I need to switch my career in career from a medical to IT. And yeah, so yeah, right now I'm learning Dutch language to pursue my higher studies, and yeah, and for work as well. So yeah.
Okay. Uh, so, the first question is about transition from to Netherlands. What aspect and how influenced your personal growth?
I guess there are many things that are very different from if you're talking about from Pakistan's perspective. I believe the administration in Netherlands is quite different and more, more powerful and impactful than the Pakistan system, so-called Pakistan system and everything. I believe the government emphasizes the rules and everything to the deepest level, and the people are and the civilians also follow these rules and implement in their routine lives, and I can see the visible difference. And I have not been able to see this difference my entire life when I was in Pakistan. So I guess administration is really good in Netherlands, and also the rules and regulations. And I believe it has also influenced me to follow, different rules, either it is traffic or something else, or education or something. Yeah, everything. Like I guess it's different, and yeah. So I guess the rules
Okay.
also
And
make
mhm.
you more responsible, and yeah. So.
So, from how many months have you been
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please? Can you repeat the
Netherlands?
question?
Many months
It'll be
or
1 year in February. This
okay,
February it will be 1 year. Yeah.
okay, okay. So the next
So
question is:
yeah.
Has someone who enjoys learning new language, what motivated you to enhance your experience in new country?
I believe when you are planning to settle in Europe, you really need to get a hold of a European language, either it is Dutch or French or Spanish or Italian. Because if you are planning to reside in Europe for long, you really need to learn a language for maybe for whatever reason. Maybe it's your education, or maybe it's your if you want to work or everything. Because you cannot always survive on English in Europe. You really need to understand their language so that you can communicate with everyone better, in a better way, in a more confident way. You don't feel like alien in a different culture or everything. So it is really important, and that's why I am focusing all my senses to learn Dutch as much as possible. I'm exposing myself to all the possible opportunities to learn Dutch and as fast as possible. But I know it is not a quick process. Learning a language is a slow and really time-taking process, and you really need to be patient when you're learning something that you haven't before. So, yeah.
Okay, very nice. And what about your academic journey took a turn from a pre-medical to IT? How did you navigate this transition? And what's insights from your medical field of work in IT and creation?
I believe as of now, I am really struggling with this transition because I haven't started my studies because of the language barrier yet. I really need to first learn the language completely so that I can properly and uh, yeah, properly I can continue yeah, or tap into IT or data science. So yeah, I guess the medical journey for me was really for a short period, and yeah, soon I got bored from it. But yeah, because IT or data science is something that influenced me more than the medical itself. So yeah, I am yet to continue into IT as soon as I learn the language, so that I'll be able to tap into IT properly. So.
Okay, and the language of curriculum that you are studying in IT is in that.
Yeah, mostly it will be in Dutch because I don't want to continue in English because whole of my life I have been studying in English. I come from an English medium school, so this time I really wanted a change in my life so that I can yeah, study in another language, in a different language. So yeah, the whole curriculum will be in Dutch, I believe.
Okay, and the next question is Dutch new higher studies is a unique approach. How do you believe being a multilingual contributes to our personal and professional development, especially as you engage with different aspects of the global workforce?
I believe the first thing is the confidence being a multilingual, and in both of your lives, in both personal and professional perspectives, it is really important that you are, learning a new language or you have learned a new language so that it starts influence your personal and professional lives on the whole. And either you are a part of an organization of or whatever phase you are pursuing in your life, I guess multilingualism really boosts your confidence and it helps you interact with different people coming from different cultures. And yeah, it I believe for a person like me, it is just about the being fluent or being confident so that you can say, yeah, I'm multilingual and I can speak or talk whenever or whomever I like or wherever I want to. Um, I guess there still I believe it. I don't know if it is off context or not, but I guess it is still a margin left to promote multilingualism. There should be a more awareness for the people who are learning a second language, and yeah, so that I believe the natives really sometimes really judge you when when an expat or when a non-native is learning their language. I believe they somehow make fun of them or somehow I don't know, on a lighter note, not really on the extreme end. But yeah, I guess there's still a sense prevails that our language is the best in the world, or nobody can speak or learn our language like we do. But yeah, I guess in Netherlands also, in Amsterdam also, there's still a bit of this sense prevailing around me. So yeah.
Okay, very nice. And what are the cultural differences you seen in from Pakistan to the Netherlands when you travel, like
I guess
move
everything
to the Netherlands?
possible. The food, yeah, the food. The first of all, the food, because I'm a foodie. The food, and then obviously the education system, the administration, the language itself. the body language when people are talking in Dutch, it's really different from the Urdu itself. And yeah, I guess the way their a normal day in Netherlands is quite different than a normal day in Pakistan. So yeah, I guess the whole culture, the way people are talking with each other on a normal basis, it's quite different. It's different in every way possible than Pakistan. So
Okay. And as a content writer strategies and now has HR, uh, what skills are crucial for success in these diverse roles and how you have honed them over time?
I believe I have been born content writer for yeah, and I when I started content writing, I believe I had no idea that I'll come this far with this niche. For as far as the skills are concerned, I believe it is really important to keep up your pace with the trends because content marketing is an ever evolving niche. All the trends you really need to take care of, and also the skill to adapt to different tones of the content. It is really important. You cannot use a one fits all approach in everything. Some audience, a group, for example, a group of audience likes an informative tone in the content to read, while the other group likes really engaging and friendly tone in the content. So I have been with a lot of content writers who really don't know that these small tiny differences between the tones, which really creates a huge impact on a certain group of audience. So these two skills, being adaptive to different tones of the content and keeping up your pace with the different trends of content marketing is really important. As far as HR, being an HR is concerned, I believe I'm still learning about it. Uh, I have a little, I have a, I don't know, a little experience being an HR because it is, yeah, it, if you can say it, I'm upskilling it through being an HR. But yeah, for I believe it is coordination is really important being an HR. As far as I have learned, coordination is really important between the HR themselves and the people whom they are tackling or during an interview or recruitment process. I believe coordination really is important for this position. So.
Okay. And when you started content uh, writing, and
It's been roughly 3 years of me being a content writer. My journey started on LinkedIn. I got inbounds on LinkedIn. I have never used Upwork and Fiverr my whole life. So fortunately, all my clients were from LinkedIn, and I have retained them also, alhamdulillah, over the time. They have been kind enough to choose me over other content writers, and believed in my work and everything. So it's something, working relationship turned into friendship kind of a thing. So obviously when you're working with a person for such a long time, they start believing in your work and supporting you and trusting and have putting their faith in you. So I guess it is really unbelievable if I recall my journey so far. So yeah, and my clients have made great contributions to it. So
next question is cold outreach, client communication, and sales. Are areas where you excel. Can you share a memorable experience or strategy that has proven effects in building strong client relationships and driving successful sales?
um well, it's a lot to answer. First, I think I should talk about cold outreaching. I believe I'm really good at communication. with the people, and it is an important part of the cold outreach. When you are cold outreaching, you really need to understand that you're talking to a person, not a robot, and you're maybe whatever pitch you are taking to them, it should really um, you know um, it should really display your motive to for outreaching them. So otherwise, there is no point in cold outreaching. So this is really important to understand that cold outreaching is not being so salesy and not always about selling your product or service. I believe uh, cold outreaching, is something that gives you a chance to connect with your prospect better, in a better way, in a more relevant way, so that they know that what you are selling, or why you are here. So um yeah, for I believe my strategy for cold outreaching is not something that I should brag about. But yeah, I believe it has taught me to.
Or
I believe I am. I believe as for now, because I'm currently doing cold outreaching for a startup. I believe I am not using any tools as of now. I am doing everything manually because it is also a new thing, because as I told that I have been a majorly a content writer. So these all skills, being an HR or being a cold outreaching a person, if I'm just upskilling. So as of now, I'm not using any tools. So yeah.
LinkedIn has
Can you repeat your question, please?
been cold where or skill for your content writing.
I guess for the con I guess for the content writing clients, I didn't use cold outreaching. I was constantly creating content on LinkedIn, which is why it brought me inbound leads on LinkedIn. Cold outreaching, I'm doing for Actify. It is a startup that I'm working with as of now since October. And yeah, I've been consistently in contact with the prospects. So yeah, there is a separate strategy for the cold outreaching that I'm following as of now. But for the content writing, I didn't use cold outreaching. It was just my content creation thing on LinkedIn that helped me get the inbounds, and um, project myself as a content writer on LinkedIn. So
Okay. And the next question has freelancing as a content writer was your entry into the world of remote work. Can you share a specific moment or project that stand out as a freelancing career? Your approach to work.
I believe it's Actify. The most recent startup I'm working with as a content writer. Yeah, I guess it allowed me to basically, it's an acquisitions platform. It's an acquisitions marketplace, and it helps different people sell and buy online businesses, all sorts of online businesses. So I believe it was totally a completely a different niche for me. I had never produced content or written content uh, in acquisitions niche. So I believe um, it was something that it really enhanced me as a content writer. I learned new things. I'm still learning about the acquisitions. I guess it's a learning process until I feel confident enough to handle all the acquisitions thing, being a content writer. I guess it's a new and alien concept for me still, but yeah, I'm trying my best to learn about it. So I believe the best project that I've ever worked on has been is Akify. It should be Akify. So yeah.
The next question is: has the HR and content head at Equify, how do we balance the dual responsibilities of managing human resources and overseeing content goals?
I believe the one thing that really helps me balance everything is the time management. I am also good. I'm also good time management manager. Because I can handle multiple tasks and chores easily, unless I am sick or I don't want to work, or I'm struggling with the burnout already. I can handle different tasks on time. That's why I've been consistently serving Akify for both these roles. Coordinating with the people and managing the content also. So yeah, there are a lot of things that we currently are tackling at Akify. As far as myself is concerned, my job is to um, obviously coordinate between the people and produce the content for the social media and the website and everything. So I believe time management is really important for a person like me who has to do a lot of things in throughout her day. So yeah, without managing time or giving proper time to different tasks, I guess it will be really difficult for me to complete everything at the end of the day. So yeah, time management is the key.
Okay. Uh, with your background in content creation and HR, what aspiration do you have for your career in the coming years? Are there specific industries or projects that you are eager to explore?
Of course, I guess that my focus as of now will be to explore or study data science as much as possible, so that I can use my content writing skills into and move to from generalized or all-rounder content writing to a single technical content writing, so that I can not only practically explore the niche, I can also inform others, or share my experience, or everything like a learning experience and whatever through technical content writing. So I'm planning for this so that I can leave everything, uh, all forms of niche behind, and I can focus only on technical content writing, which will really help me understand the whole IT thing and artificial intelligence thing in a better way. So yeah.
There is and he has a YouTube channel for it. And this is a data science by the channel. It's full.
Oh yeah,
And
that's great.
uh, and his personal channel is very
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for recommending. I will definitely check them out. Thank you, Waleed.
very as deeply you in visual leveraging your skill.
I guess one thing that I've been always consistent with is to talk with my natural self with people, because I've been seeing so much facade on LinkedIn, and mostly LinkedIn content creators are just creating a sham on the platform. They are not really who they are or who they tell people about themselves. No offense, but yeah, this is really common on LinkedIn. People are not really their natural selves on LinkedIn. which is really unfortunate. I believe that I've been always true to myself and to my connections so far, LinkedIn connections so far, which is why I've been able to make so many professional, I would say, professional friends on LinkedIn. So, which means they are not only my professional allies, but they are also good friends from whom I've been learning so many things throughout my journey, be it content writing or be it yeah, cold outreaching or some sort of marketing things. So yeah, I guess my connections are really are really impactful, and they will always be, because a person is known by the company he keeps, I believe. So yeah, I believe yeah, my LinkedIn connections are really have been always worth it through content creation. And I had also collaborated with many of them in the beginning when I was a really newbie on LinkedIn. So yeah, my LinkedIn connection, LinkedIn network itself is really huge. So and it is still growing over the time. So yeah, it's really amazing.
Okay, and you are doing any job despite of your remote work, or just this
No, finding yeah, I know. Finding a job in Europe, or maybe it is a part time or a full time, is really a hustle. And yeah, you can find a part time job even if you're not speaking Dutch or any European language. But I believe I haven't tried for it yet, because everyone here has to do a part time, or you know stand on their feet, because the psychology of parents here is not to feed you with their hands, or to um, pay for your expenses. You have to do everything yourself. So yeah, as of now, I'm not uh, finding a part time for myself. But yeah, I maybe in a month or two I'll be able to find a job for better financial stability, inshallah.
you uh, specific your uh, situation?
I believe it's really premature to say, but I believe as of now my plan is for just bachelor's in Netherlands. Maybe for the masters I can see uh, hitting Germany or Italy. Maybe that depends on the uh, trend, or the maybe the thing that I want to study or want to explore. So yeah, it depends on um the study itself. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And yeah, question. So, what opinion of mine?
Of course, of course. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I had a great time.
Okay, okay, bye.
Allah Hafiz.